What's up, people? Yes, I know it's early. Really early. I was thinking about something last night, but it was late as hell, so I wanted to wait till this morning to talk about it. Hang on just a second. I need to fuck with my microphone real quick. Who cares what time it is? Y'all yapping about the time. Oh, it's fuck o'clock. Who gives a fuck? Anyway. Anyways. I was thinking about something last night. If I truly 100% want to move on from the past, from old shit, then I have to do my part to move on from old shit. As we all know, there's like this crazy gang or gaggle of idiots that have been following me around for 7 years, trying to do whatever they can to fuck my life up or whatever. And they failed pretty much. I mean, to these guys, being on YouTube is the ultimate form of whatever the fuck. But to regular people who actually understand what success is, we know that being a YouTuber is not the only means of success. But these guys think, oh, he can't use YouTube anymore, so they take that as a victory. But like I said, us normal people understand that not being on YouTube, I mean, there are people literally quitting YouTube every day. So, whatever. Yeah, I can't make content on there. I mean, I can, but it'll just get taken down. I don't give a shit, though, all right? I really don't. But I was thinking, now that I'm kind of rebuilding on Rumble, shit's going good. My stream I did yesterday did amazing numbers, like all the rest of them are doing. I told myself last night, I said, you know what? I think it's time to cut off all these old YouTube problems. I'm not on there anymore. I don't care about it. I don't use it for anything really except to look at videos occasionally. So why argue and beef back and forth with people on there that I don't give a shit about? I know that these people, for whatever reason, they're never going to stop bothering me. But that doesn't mean that I have to keep on going at them. And the one in particular is Geekdom, and I'm pretty sure y'all understand. Yes, listen, I want to make it clear. I believe 100% that he is a liar, a manipulator. I believe that he's a scammer. I believe he's a grifter. Period. Now, do those things equal a personal problem with him? No. That don't equal a personal problem. That don't even equal a personal anything. That's just an observation from the internet. But I do believe these things based on his behavior. Do I believe it's worth talking about his punk ass every day? No. I don't believe it's worth it. And I know some of y'all saw the title and like, oh shit, what's wrong? The reason I put this as the end because it is. For me talking about him and them bitch ass losers who can't seem to leave me alone. Now, I'm not perfect, but I'm going to make it a point to go out of my way to drop the shit because I don't give a fuck about them anymore. Look how much content I've made that has nothing to do with geekdom. But the one time that I talk about him, that's all everybody focuses on. And they ignore all the hundreds of other streams I've done that have zero to do with him. And honestly, to me, it's just about refocusing. I ain't got time for that shit, man. I'm too damn busy offline to come online and waste my energy about talking about people who just don't matter to me. You know? And because I'm the only one in this situation that's an actual man, and I'm talking between myself, Geekdom, and these losers, the only one that's an actual man is me. I'm the only one that's willing to come on and say what needs to be said. These other ones, they hide behind profiles, or in Geekdom's case, he hides behind his fans. I don't do that. I don't need people to protect me. I don't need people to come on and defend my points or do this and that. I've actually asked you guys to not do that. I don't want y'all doing that kind of stuff. I know how to take care of myself. I've been doing it since before some of y'all were born. But I just told myself, I say, you know what? It's kind of hypocritical to trash the losers for chasing me around and harassing me for years if I keep doing the same thing to him. See, this is where honesty kicks in. A lot of people don't like being this honest. There are people that follow me that don't want to hear this kind of honesty. And I don't give a shit. I'm honest to the core. I don't care, even if it's about me. It is hypocritical. Now, I don't talk about him as much as they talk about me, but it still doesn't matter. If you're looking at it as a matter of degrees, then yes, I'm at a lower degree than them. I talk about him once every blue moon or when he says some dumb shit, but they talk about me every day. They literally post videos about me every single day. And then they fill up the comment section talking about me every single day. I don't do that to Geek. I call him out when he says some shit that we all know he's clearly lying about. The biggest lie he's ever told is the one that continues to get him in trouble. When he said that Dragon Ball was coming back in 2019. I didn't make him say that. I didn't come on and say my sources told me. He did. So calling him out for that that's an observation of something that he said and of his character. Because till this day, he won't admit that he lied about that. He keeps saying that Toei changed their mind or Toei changed the date because he found out about it. That no company is going to do that. No company is going to change a date of a release of something because one guy on the internet found out about it. But that's the lie he chooses to stick to. That's fine. The fact of the matter is, everyone knows that he's a liar. But when you have a built-in fan base who refuses to call somebody's character into question because they like them, then there's no point in going at it anymore. Seth the Programmer is another example. This guy is busted trying to get naked photos from a 16-year-old girl. Busted red-handed. His fan base left for a few weeks, and then they all came back again. That's the anime community in a nutshell. Because these fanboys are so in love with their cartoons, they cannot separate reality from fantasy. They cannot understand that they're following really bad people. All they know is, this guy gives me the anime that I want. That's all they know. And I thought about that last night. I said, you know, why push a boulder up a hill? Why keep trying to explain to these dudes why they need to stop following these disgusting people? And I made up in my mind, fuck that shit. I'm not going to try to tell people, hey, this guy's bad for you. No. If you want it, go get it. If y'all check the Discord, y'all will see that his name don't even get you banned anymore. You can type it all you want. I don't give a shit. I removed it because I didn't even set that up. Matter of fact, Bitch Cloud set that up before he cut his deal with the trolls and took off running. So I removed it. And I removed it because his name is not a bad word to me. And it's not a scary word. There are other people that don't want to say his name or whatever for whatever reasons. To me, Fuck it. I don't give a shit. I still 100% believe the stuff I've said about him because I've shown evidence and proof of the things that I've said about him. I don't just say stuff about Geekdom and not back it up with facts, which I've done for a long time. But it still doesn't matter because his fan base is never, ever, ever going to see any of that stuff. I showed them proof of him laughing about milking them out of their money, and they still didn't care. If you don't care about somebody taking money out of your pocket, then you don't care about nothing. Okay? It's just that simple. Okay? It's just the way it is. If you will support a fucking online pedophile like Seth the Pro Groomer, if you don't care that he tried to solicit naked pics from a 16-year-old, you don't care that he got caught doing it, all you care about is his next power scaling video, then there's nothing I can say to you. There's nothing I can do to change your mind. And I am no longer gonna try. At all. I'm not gonna waste my energy. Oh, I'm still gonna do anime content. I'm still gonna roast terrible anime. I'm still gonna roast dumbass videos. But I'm gonna make it a point to leave Geekdom alone. Because it is hypocritical for me to keep roasting him and then turn around and say, you assholes have been bothering me for 7 years. Now, I haven't been roasting Geekdom for that long, nowhere close to that long, but it's still the same thing. Time limits don't matter in this. Whether I've been doing it for 30 minutes or 30 seconds, it don't matter. I'm still doing the same thing they're doing. It's just, they're doing it to me and then I'm doing it to him. It's the same thing. So whether you want to hear it or not, whether you like it or not, it doesn't matter. It's the truth. And that's all I give a shit about, is the truth. See, I sit down and I have these long conversations with myself in my brain. I don't literally talk to myself. I think about stuff. And I was thinking about that last night and I said, you know what? It's time to put this shit to bed. You know, I'm finally basically doing a lot better than I was. As you guys can tell, I've actually started streaming a little bit more lately. And that's because I'm starting to feel better about it. Because I'm finally just over the fuckery, man. Part of the reason, besides work, that I wasn't streaming a lot is because I just don't want the online irritation. Okay? I just didn't want to come online and deal with fuckery and then not get anything for it. If you're going to come online and you're going to get harassed and bothered and fucked with every day, you at least want to be compensated for it. And those are really the two things. Work and just not wanting to be bothered. But the truth is, I like streaming. I like talking about different crap. That's the only reason I even still fuck with it. Whether I make money or not, it's the fact that it's something that I like to do. It's my hobby. Everybody has hobbies. Model planes, video games, shopping, collecting shit. My hobby is streaming. And I'm not going to give it up because I'm not getting a certain amount of money out of it. That's stupid. Then it's not really a hobby. That's why I do it no matter what, whether I make money or not. For all these assholes who come online and accuse me of doing it for money, I haven't made shit online in all the time that I've been streaming, and I've still been putting out quality ass content. And then they'll say, oh, you made a website so that you can get money. I made a website because I keep getting flagged everywhere. And I wanted to make sure that I had a place that I could stream if for some reason I got kicked off the rest of the internet. I said that from day one. That's what my website is. That's why I'm not on it every day, posting on it every day, because that's not what it was built for. The website is there for in case for some fucked up reason I can't stream on Kick or I can't stream on Rumble, then pretty much I'm out of options at that point, because ain't nothing else relevant. I'm not going to go to Odyssey and stream. Nobody's ever heard of that fucking site. Who the fuck's going to, then nobody's going to go there. It's hard enough getting guys to come to Kick and Rumble. Getting guys to come from YouTube to Twitch, and then from Twitch to Kick, and from Kick to Rumble. Ain't nobody gonna follow me anywhere else after that. And I understand that, and you guys understand that. So, getting audience to move to different platforms is not fucking easy at all. It takes a lot of work, a lot of time, and a lot of effort, which I haven't put in because I've been busy offline. So, But I'm starting to get back into the groove. That's why my Rumble streams have been doing so well, because I'm starting to build up steam, because I'm actually starting to stream more. I've been on there almost every day the last couple of weeks. That's why it's starting to grow so fast. Kick, I don't know what Kick's doing. You don't really get any accurate numbers of what you're doing on here, because Kick don't really keep track of nothing, and then they delete your shit after 14 days. So you don't really know what the fuck's going on here. You know, that's fine, whatever. I'm gonna use it for what I'm using it for, like I told y'all. I'm not doing any more reactions. I'm not doing any more, none of that stuff on here. I'm just gonna come on and talk to the camera. That seems to work best on here. But I just wanted to let you guys know about how I feel as far as this geekdom shit. Now, I know a lot of y'all don't care about him, don't watch him, don't give a fuck, because he's been played out a long time ago. But I'm just frankly over it. This is like going to a well that's dry and scraping the bottom of it, hoping that some water will come through. That's what it's like talking about geekdom. It's really fucking boring and useless and a waste of time. We know he's a liar, a grifter, a scumbag. How many times can you keep calling somebody a scumbag before other people start to think that you're a scumbag? Because that's exactly what's happened. I've been calling out geekdom for so long that now people are calling me out for calling him out. That's how bad it is. They would rather call me out for bringing up the fact that he's a piece of shit. They would rather call me out than to go to him and say, hey man, you've been lying to us for years. So that's what's happening. You guys know it. You guys know for a fact it's true. How many times have I shown these motherfuckers proof that he's a lying piece of shit? And what do? Fuck you for exposing him. Fuck you for telling us the truth about him. He's one of our favorites, so fuck you. And I'm just tired of that shit. The whole point of exposing people, the whole point of putting shit out there is so people can get a better understanding of somebody and then make a more informed decision on whether or not they want to follow that person or not. When you're dealing with anime fans, there's no such thing as informed decisions. These are some of the stupidest people on earth. Not to mention, the Dragon Ball community in particular is not only one of the dumbest, it's also one of the most racist. Anybody who's black who does Dragon Ball content can tell you how many times they've been called a nigger or a monkey or some kind of other variation of a racist term. I know for a fact I got called that shit every fucking day, just because I knew more about anime than those dudes who claim to know what they talking about. Like that Bleach video we looked at the other day. That dude didn't know the first thing about Bleach, but he did a fucking hour something long video on it. And I picked the shit apart step by step. People like that get popular in anime that don't know the first fucking thing about anime, but they make a living talking about it. I know more about it than any of them, and people don't care. And I finally realized why. People don't want facts. They don't want true shit. They want headcanon and made up stories. Why do you think the fan-made Dragon Ball stories are more popular than the real Dragon Ball stories? Because they want headcanon. They want stories where Goku falls in love with an angel and creates an angel baby. That's the kind of shit they want. So that's what they're giving them. They don't want actual stories. They don't want actual truth. And this is basically a clash between reality and fantasy. I'm reality. I tell it like it is, when it is, where it is, whatever time it is. Period. People on the internet don't like that. That's just the way it is. And it just basically took me a long time to realize I got to come to grips with the fact that there's no point in pointing out what these people do. Look at all the horrible shit Keemstar did for all the years he been on YouTube. This man, he doxed people. He almost got an old man killed, calling the man a pedophile and sending people to his house and people calling the man. He's gotten people fired from their jobs by accusing them of shit on Drama Alert. He has done some horrible, horrible shit to people. And here we are 10, almost 15 years later, he's still got a fan base. He's still rich and he's never apologized one time for it. That's the nature of the internet, boys and girls. It's just the way it is. Don't nobody give a fuck about the truth when it pertains to, I guess you could say, one of their favorites. I mean, it's just the way it is. Yeah, it's even happening on Kick. Look at all the horrible shit Aiden Ross has done since he joined Kick. Hold on, let me show y'all. For those of you who don't get what I'm talking about, let me show y'all something. This is what I saw Aiden Ross stream the other day. Here's Aiden Ross. Here's two, I don't know who these guys are. And then if you look in the bottom right hand corner right there, that's a little baby. That's a 4 or 5 year old. They were on this stream talking about pussy and dick and drugs and cussing and all kinds of shit with this little bitty baby sitting there. That is a kid. Now, eventually, the grown up who was sitting there came and removed the kid and sat down and put the headset on. But the fact that they would sit there and talk about that shit in front of a little fucking kid, that's the kind of shit Aiden Ross does. And guess what, guys? He gets more popular from doing that. He gets more popular from doing crazy shit like that. Talking about it or shaming him for it don't do nothing, because he'll just go on Twitter and send his army of fans after you. That's what happens online. If you talk some shit about something that Geekdom did, he'll go on Twitter and send his army of goons after you. That's why I'm not on YouTube now. That's why I'm not on Twitch. That's what they do. There's no fighting against this. There's nothing you can do when somebody has put their stake in the ground and stake their claim and they done got big online. There's nothing you can do to stop them. The only people who can hurt guys that get that big are people that are bigger. The only way that Geekdom will be taken down is if bigger anime channels call him out. And they never will, because all the motherfuckers are gatekeepers. All the anime channels on YouTube, they're all gatekeepers. They sit at the top and they push other channels down. And that's what they've done for years. Geekdom, Forever World, Blackscape, all those guys have been in it together for a long time, keeping down younger, better channels. Why do you think they all targeted It's Anime Girl the way they did? All of them. Have you ever seen a community go after a person so hard? One, because it was a female, and they love ganging up on females. And second, her channel was getting millions of views per video. None of them dudes were getting millions of views. Geekdom, I don't think he has a single video on his channel with over 1 million views. And if he does, it's from like way back when he first started. That girl was getting 1 million plus per video, and she was stupid as hell. Nothing that she said made sense, but she was still destroying them. So they all got together. Geekdom, Forever World, Blackscape, Carthu, all them motherfuckers. All of them teamed up together. They found out what she looked like. They exposed her real life pictures. They fucking did everything to destroy her because she was taking the lion's share of the views. They all spread around videos showing her pictures and shit. That's what they do. That's because they all gatekeepers. The reason why I was never going to break through, because they were gatekeeping me. They would show up to my streams. Blackscape was in my chat almost every live stream on YouTube. You guys remember it. Opie Senpai was there all the time. Even Geekdom was hanging around in my chat all the time. And the only reason they were doing it is because they wanted to see if I was going to say something about them. And as soon as I said something about them, boom, this means war. But as long as I was roasting other people, Geekdom didn't give a fuck. As long as I was roasting other people, Opie didn't give a fuck. But once I turned my sights on him, boom, whole community after my ass. It's 1000% true. Most of y'all were there with me every step of the way. So you know I'm not lying. None of my problems on YouTube started until I started calling out Geekdom's lies. As long as I was calling out everybody else, nobody said anything. Yeah, people got mad at me, but nobody did the kind of shit that Geekdom did, calling YouTube to get me taken down. Because he admits it. He admitted to the fact that he did it. He did the same thing to perfection, guys. You remember when he called YouTube, him and Opie, and got Perfection taken down. And once Perfection went back and apologized to Geekdom, what happened? What happened? I get a fucking message in my Discord. Perfection got his channel back. So his channel was gone for 2 fucking years. But as soon as he apologized to Geekdom, all of a sudden his channel comes back. Is that a coincidence? Well, I don't give 2 shits about YouTube. So I'm never going to apologize for anything I've said about Geekdom. Because I know it to be true. I'm not going to fucking bow down and do shit to get no channel back. Fuck that channel. They can stick that shit in a meat grinder and shove it up their ass. I'll never fucking go, oh, I'm sorry, boss. I'm sorry, master. Can you call YouTube now and give me my channel back, please, sir? Fuck YouTube. I'll never do that shit. And that's what Geekdom wants, by the way. That's what he wants. Because it makes him feel superior. I'm going to quit talking about your bitch ass. But I'm never going to bow down and give you what you want. I'm never going to apologize. I'm never going to say I was wrong about you because I've proven myself to be right. The only thing I am going to do is I'm going to leave you the fuck alone. That's it. That's the ultimate way to deal with it. So from here on out, boys and girls, I don't give a fuck what he does on Twitter. I don't care what he says on his fucking bullshit ass videos. I don't give a shit at all. Don't even bring it up to me. If you guys want to discuss him, like I said, y'all can talk about him till hell freeze over. But I'm done with it. I've spent too many years of my fucking energy talking about this joke of a person. And I'm not doing it anymore. And I'm not expecting to get anything out of this. I'm not doing this so the trolls will leave me alone because they're never going to leave me alone. I'm not doing this to make people happy or to make people come to my fucking shit. I don't give a fuck if all of y'all left right now. And y'all know I'm telling it like it is. So I don't give a fuck. I'm doing this because of my own peace of mind. I'm just sick of thinking about this stupid fucking shit. I'm not doing any more back and forths with some motherfucker on YouTube. I'm not on there. It's irrelevant what I think about YouTube at this point, guys. I mean, I'm just being real from my end. I'm on Rumble, I'm on here, and I'm on my website. Why do I even have to talk about YouTube? Now, I will go on there and find interesting videos that I want to discuss, like the Black Lives Matter video we looked at yesterday. I got that off of YouTube. So yeah, YouTube is the place to get lots of videos to talk about. There are other video sites to get videos from too. Okay, there are other places. But YouTube just simply has the biggest collection of dumb fucks. That's the biggest collection of stupid bastards. So that's the easiest pot to dip your ladle in. Yeah, I mean, exactly, Truth. We're not living in a time where YouTube and Twitch are the only options anymore. Now, Rumble and Kick are not YouTube and Twitch. But in my case, they're better. Because I can actually speak for a change. I can't talk on Twitch. Y'all know that. Look what happened to me. All I did on Twitch was point out that Geekdom lied about something. And I got permanently banned. They called it harassment. All I did was put up on the screen a lie that he told. Yeah. My YouTube daddy put me in touch with you. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind doing sexual favors if you take this guy's channel down. Okay. Boom. Next thing you know, I get permabanned. Same shit that he did on YouTube. He hurt my feelings. I mean, here's the thing. He spent a lot of time talking about how big he was and how irrelevant I was. Why you go out of your way to call YouTube to get my channel removed if you thought I was a nobody that couldn't hurt you? The fact is, the things that I was saying on YouTube were so fucking true that he could not take it. So he did what he always does. He pulled a power move. Because he has a YouTube rep that he can call directly, he used it. And there's nothing that I can do against that. There's nothing that anybody can do against that. When somebody has a direct phone line right to YouTube and they can say, hey, this guy is harassing me, can you look into it? There's nothing you can do, guys. I was fucked no matter what. Okay? I was fucked no matter what. We all know it. So when people come to me and say, oh, if you would have did this, you'd still be on YouTube. No, it wouldn't have mattered. He was mad that I exposed lies about his ass. Or that I exposed the fact that he was lying. He was mad, and as long as he was mad, there was no chance of me ever staying on YouTube. Period. And we all know it to be true. So let's stop playing the games where it's like, if you done this and this. Look, I'm glad to be off YouTube, first of all, because now it's a shitstorm over there. They just announced today that they finna put 30-second non-skippable ads on all videos, even if you have YouTube Premium. Yeah, that's right. Even if you have YouTube Premium, you know, so that you don't have to watch ads, you still gonna have to watch a 30-second non-skippable ad. That's the kind of fuck shit that they doing now. They getting just like Twitch with these fucking ads. You can't even speak on YouTube anymore. Go on YouTube and say rape and see what happens. Demonetization, age restriction. Go on YouTube and say kill. Remember, you have to say unalive now. Man, I'm finna unalive your ass. Really? That's how you have to talk on YouTube now. I don't want to be somewhere where I have to talk like that. Are you fucking kidding me? Unalive? You can't say sexual assault, you have to say SA. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy where I'm at. I have a lot of freedom on Kick. I have even more freedom on Rumble. And I have unlimited freedom on my website. So I'm good. So for all you people that's like, oh, he just wants something back on YouTube. I don't. I promise you I don't. I got access to YouTube. I can use it anytime I want. I don't want it at all. I'm actually happy on Rumble. As the guys can tell you, my streams on Rumble now are bigger than my Kick streams. Which at first it was the other way around. People were like, why don't you stay on Kick? Your Kick streams are bigger than your Rumble ones. Now it's not reversed. Now I'm bigger on Rumble. And I'm actually getting something for my time on Rumble. So yeah, I'm gonna do my thing, man. I'm just gonna do my thing differently. I'm still gonna fucking keep it real. I'm still gonna call bullshit out. I'm just not gonna focus on his dumb ass no more. And I'm not gonna focus on these dumbass losers that's trying to fuck with me every day. So whatever attacks they do, I ain't saying shit. If a pizza person come to my house, I'm not saying shit. Cause see, the pizza thing, it doesn't work unless I come online and tell y'all that they ordered a pizza and send it to my house. Cause how would y'all know that it happened unless I come on and tell you? Why do you think I done stopped coming online saying anything about it? Cause I told y'all, I was done talking about that shit. And guess what? They not getting any enjoyment out of it. That's the whole point of their so-called trolling. If they don't get enjoyment out of it, they stop doing it. And they try to think of another way to troll me. All the ways that they try to troll me and my family don't work. Because they've done them so many times, they've wore them out. And as they're doing this, I'm still doing better. Like I said, I make more money now and live a better life now than when this shit started. When I started YouTube, I was in a 1-bedroom apartment, fresh out of fucking jail, basically, with a shitty job and a shitty car. Now I'm in a $500,000 house because while they've been busy fucking with me, I've been building up me and my family. I ain't been thinking about their ass. And they know this because they know my new address because they've been looking it up and trying to troll me. But when they type it in and they see that house and they see how good we living, they realize something. Holy shit. We've been trying to bring this nigga down for years and he just keeps getting better. His cars get nicer. His house gets nicer. His bank account gets nicer. What the fuck do we gotta do to bring this guy down? And they haven't realized that I separated my offline life from the internet a long time ago. None of the money that I make is connected to the internet. There is nothing on this website or any other website that can take money out of my bank account. All my money is offline. I'm an independent contractor. I don't have a boss. I have thousands of customers across the state. Now, if you want to get on the phone and try to call every single company that I do business with to try to make them not do business with me, y'all saw how that worked. Remember when y'all tried that shit with McDonald's? Y'all know what I'm talking about. this guy is a racist, and he's mean, and he's anti-trans, and he's anti-gay people. They tried all that. You know what McDonald's said? Sir, we don't know what you're talking about. Click. They've sent emails to companies that I do business with. Dear Diary, I'm trying to make this guy lose his money because I don't have any. This is the HR department. This guy is a contractor, not an employee. We don't have the power to fire him. And he does great work, so we're not going to stop doing business with him. Fuck off. Oh, they tried all of that shit. They've tried it all, and it's all failed. I've actually got more new customers now than I ever had since they've tried this shit. One of my customers literally called me and was like, man, I'm subscribing to you. I watched one of your videos that your trolls sent me. This shit is hilarious. Motherfucking CEO of a company subbed to me after they sent him one of my videos trying to get him to stop doing business with me. Shit was hilarious. That was the first time I ever got a call from a CEO of a company. And it was fucking thick. I thought I was in trouble. And he was like, man, He said, this is an amazing video. He said, I can't say this kind of stuff out loud because of my position. He said, but just know I agree with a lot of what you said. He said, you got a new fan. And that was it. And I was like, don't nobody care what I do on the internet. This is my time. As long as I'm not on these people time doing this, they don't care. Why do you think I stopped doing the videos of me at work? I didn't stop because I wanted to. I stopped because there are potential lawsuits. Like if I'm at a McDonald's and I'm filming and I accidentally film the recipe for their food, I could be sued for that. Or filming the inside of a restaurant when I'm there doing work, I could be sued for that. That's why I stopped making them kind of videos. Like if I do one, I'm standing either outside by my truck or I'm in my truck. But I don't go inside the restaurants doing that anymore. That's really the only reason I stopped doing those, because of liabilities. Other than that, you know, I'm good. I can do whatever the fuck I want because they don't control my time when I'm off work. They don't even control my time when I'm on work. I'm a contractor. I can literally do this to them, say fuck off, and go get new customers. See, that's the great thing about being an independent contractor. I'm my own boss. I don't have a boss. So you guys calling all these companies, email and text messages, it's a complete fucking waste of time because they ain't gonna do nothing. And if you do manage to get one or two companies to stop working with me, do you guys understand? I do business with Chili's, Applebee's, what's that shit? O'Charlie's, Red Lobster, Walmart, Target. These are people on my customer list. Do you understand that? Do you understand that I have some of the biggest companies in the world on my list of customers? Do you understand that they don't give two flying fucks about some punk ass loser living with their parents on the internet, calling them to complain about one of thousands of contractors that they use? Walmart has thousands of contractors. I'm just one of the 1,000. You really think they got time to deal with your pussy ass complaint about one fucking dude that does a specific thing for them? They could care less. The owner of Walmart will scratch his nuts and sniff it before talking to you. And that's a fact. And I've actually met some of the fucking Walton family members. I know for a fact these people wouldn't even turn and look in your direction. You guys have no idea what I do. You have no idea why I make so much money. I make so much money because I rub up against the motherfucking people that you wish you could even speak to. I bump shoulders with guys that would even fucking spit in your direction. I got the CEO of Burger King, literally in this phone. He ain't the only one. I got direct lines to CEOs, guys who run some of the biggest corporations on earth. And that includes one of the companies that I do contracting for. One of the guys that started it is in my phone. Dude is worth billions. These are the people I do business with. That's why y'all can't stop me. All this internet shit, you can take it all away, and I'll wake up tomorrow and still have more money than all of y'all combined. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. This internet shit is just a hobby to me. I want y'all to understand that. It ain't never gonna take food out of my kids' mouths. They ain't never gonna be hungry because I couldn't make a video. Please. Get over it. Get that fucking shit out your system. He said I sounded like Homelander. I am like Homelander. I can't do whatever the fuck I want. These people, they spend so much time on the internet that they think that that's all life is the internet. That's why they were so happy when I got kicked off YouTube. Success! We got a victory. He's off of YouTube. And I'm thinking to myself, they still celebrating it. What, like 3 years later, they're still celebrating the fact that I'm not on YouTube. I want all of you guys to ask yourself right now, how pathetic do you have to be to celebrate somebody getting kicked off YouTube 3 years later after it's already done and over with? How pathetic do your life have to be when that's the only thing that you have to cheer for? That's part of the reason why I'm just gonna leave them. I'm done with it. I'm not gonna respond to anything anymore. Any trolling, any harassment. Like somebody today sent me something on Twitter, instantly blocked them. And that's another thing too. It don't make you a punk or a bitch or whatever to block idiots on Twitter that are harassing you. It don't make you none of that to block people. If you just at a certain age and point in your life where you don't want to be bothered with fuckery, it don't say nothing bad about your character to block these people and move on with your life. Don't just sit and take harassment because people will call you out of your name for blocking folks. Yo, you a bitch because you blocked me. No, I would be a bitch to sit there and let you talk shit about me and my family and not do something about it. That's the bitch move. Blocking you and showing you that you don't matter is the adult move. And that's exactly what I do now. Block, don't care, keep moving. Oh, your wife this, block, keep moving. Your children this, block, keep moving. It don't make you a punk to get people out of your fucking line of vision. You don't have to listen to these people. You don't have to talk to these people. That's just a tactic that they use to keep you on the hook so they can keep harassing you. Don't fall for that stupid shit. Somebody say you a punk or a bitch or a hoe for blocking them, let them deal with it because they're blocked so they can talk to themselves. That's how I look at it. When you're blocked, talk to yourself because I blocked you because I don't care. And that's just the way it's going to have to be. And this is how bad it's getting. Motherfuckers that done hated me for years. What they done start doing? Y'all been in Discord, what they been doing? Hey man, I'm a reformed troll. I'm sorry man, I just want to see the content. I don't want to troll anymore. See, it hurts them more than it hurts me. When I cut them off, when I block them, they die. They die inside. We have all seen it. You guys have been witness to guys coming in this very chat begging me to unblock them. I promise I'll be good. I promise I won't troll you anymore. You guys have seen it with your own eyes. Because it don't do shit to me. It hurts them. Because for some reason, they need NBA. Like the desert need rain. I don't know why they need me, but they do. They've made me a part of their everyday life. Like fucking orange juice or something. Whatever. You do what you want. I don't give a shit. From here on out, I'm doing content. I ain't got time to waste on Geekdom. None of these fuck boys that follow him. And none of these fucking losers that got a problem with me. I don't give a fuck. Like all the people that got mad and left the Discord server, nice not knowing you. Because I didn't know any of them dudes. So I'm not going to sit there and cry or have a fit or throw a parade or whatever the fuck. I didn't know you niggas. Adios. One motherfucker was like, NBA don't care about us. He didn't say shit when we left. Sure didn't. Fuck off. If you want me to say something, there it is. There are dudes who've been following me since I started. If they left the Discord right now, you know what I would say? Bon voyage. See you later. You saw what happened when St. Cloud decided to make a deal with the trolls and leave. See you, bitch. And other people who've been around longer than him, when they decide to leave, holla. It's just Discord. Who gives a fuck? Like, you motherfuckers be leaving Dear John letters and shit like y'all special. Fuck you. Fuck your Dear John letter. And fuck your reason. If you want to leave, leave. Don't even give me a fucking reason. Because I promise you, I'm not going to give you a reason if I kick you out. So, if I'm not going to give you a reason for kicking you out, you don't need to give me a reason for why you leaving. Just leave. But it's always I gotta have the last word before I go. Because Eyes is a bitch ass nigga. That's all it is, man. I ain't got get the fuck on. What am I supposed to do? Bless every single person? I mean, for real, what the fuck am I supposed to do because somebody decided to leave a Discord or somebody decided to join a Discord? Do I need to go to confessional? Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. I kicked some loser out of my server and now I feel bad. No, I don't feel bad. Fuck you. I wish for once I could be the guy on the other side of the thing in the confessional and somebody come in there. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. Oh, really? Take 3 fuck-offs and call me in the morning. That's just the way it is. So many other things to be doing. It really, truly is. I can't even believe it's not even 10 o'clock yet, and I'm up talking to you niggas. But that's just how important I felt this was to say. Because you can't go forward unless you can go backwards a little bit and do the right shit. And I feel like clearing all this bullshit up with Geekdom and all his fuck boys and all this old school shit, clearing it up with you guys and then moving on is better than just letting it sit out there. So you know exactly how I feel on the shit. You know where I'm coming from on the shit. Damn, that Black Lives Matter stream blew the fuck up yesterday. It's already my almost my second biggest stream. Damn. Now, I'm done carrying all this fucking problems around for people that I don't know. I'm done with that. You know, I don't have a personal problem with Geekdom. It ain't something that would end up off the internet kind of problem. It's all internet fuckery. It ain't personal, it's just business. I feel like I should be allowed to tell the truth about anybody. Whether I like them or not, whether they do anime or not, it shouldn't matter. You should be allowed to tell the truth. And I felt like I was telling the truth. That's it. I don't feel like I was doing anything else. And the only times that it got rough or whatever is when they started coming after my family. And then I turned up the heat. Now I'm not doing none of that shit. I don't give a fuck what y'all say because I know my family is good. I'm good. We living good. And I don't care anymore what y'all think about me. I don't care anymore. Because you guys like content that don't have nothing to do with fuckery. Y'all just like when I get to the point about whatever it is. So, like I said, I got an anime channel on Rumble. You guys have been on it, so you know we still gonna do anime. And you guys know I do anime on the website. So, fuck everybody else. Okay? And I'm gonna say this one last time. Even though I believe everything that I believe about Geekdom, I am no longer going to make him an issue. He's a non-issue at this point. If you guys want to talk about him in the server or in the chat, that's your business. Don't ask me nothing about him. Don't ask me to talk about him. Don't post one of his videos and tell me to roast it. I'm done with dude. He ain't man enough to ever respond anyway. I literally messaged him or DM'd him because he never blocked me and I never blocked him on Discord. So I DM'd him. I was like, look, you want to do a live stream, clear the air, and be done with this shit? No response. Probably deleted the message. But I did it because I'm a man. I like to confront people on shit and be done with it. And I said, dude, we could do the shit on the website. That way only paying customers can see it. It wouldn't be live anywhere but the website. So that'll be it. Nope, didn't want to do it. I said, hell, I even split it with you. Everybody that subscribes to watch it, I'll give you half of it. Nope, you didn't want to talk. So fuck it. There ain't no point. There ain't no point. So I just made up in my mind, I'm just gonna drop it. I consider him old news. And that's just the way I'm gonna look at it. I ain't gotta worry about it no more. And I would recommend to you guys that y'all drop it too, but I can't tell other people what to do. That ain't my place. Anyways, I'm gonna get off of here. I still got another stream I gotta do, and I got a website stream I gotta do later on tonight. Actually, they gotta run a test on the website, so I have to stream so they can run some kind of test they gotta run. So I was gonna stream Saturday, but they need me to do it tonight. So that's the main reason I'm streaming tonight instead of Saturday, because they need to run a test on the website while I'm streaming. I don't know what it is. Look, I don't know all that technical shit. I just use the fucking thing. So yeah, anyways, this is the end of the whole Geekdom story coming from my end. I'm not talking about the dude no more. I'm not talking about them losers who keep making videos on me. All that's over with from my end. They want to keep talking about me, then what can I do? I can't stop them, so fuck it. But I just wanted you guys to know where I'm coming from. So anyways, I'm gonna get the hell off of here. I'll be back on, I think at 12, because I gotta finish off the Black Lives Matter stream. I think it's still on here. I hope I didn't accidentally delete it. I don't think I did. Nah, it don't matter. I pretty much remember where I was in the video anyway. Alright guys, I'll catch up with y'all.